You are with Tim and Marion at breakfast. Still time to join in. 11 minutes to 9 now.
Today's Coventry and Warwickshire with Tim and Marion at breakfast. BBC Coventry and Warwickshire.
Right, let's bring on our next guest on the show then, shall we? He's a lecturer at Coventry University and he's in line for 2 business awards tonight for his company that he runs full-time, even if he is stirring the fancy dress costume debate. Simon Hill, we'll wish him well nonetheless. He founded Summit Marketing Solutions and he lectures on enterprise at the City's University.
Now, his firm's been nominated twice, as Tim mentioned. When did you find out, Tom, then, that you were nominated?
I found out I was nominated in October at the event's kind of preview award, so just lets everybody know who's been nominated. So just to be nominated for one was fantastic, but then realising that my name came up in the second category as well was kind of blown away by it, really.
All right, and why have you been nominated then? What's so great about your company?
What's so great about us? I think probably because I'm only 22, so I'm quite young, quite vibrant, and what we offer basically is just new and innovative. So in terms of I provide advertising, we provide marketing, we provide printing. So just do all that, but at the same time do it new, innovative, and kind of targeting the right people as opposed to kind of wasting money as many advertisers unfortunately do.
Especially in the current climate as well.
Absolutely. I mean, budgets have been slashed. I mean, we all kind of know that, but it's important to kind of keep spending on marketing, but at the same time spend in the right areas. You can very easily waste thousands of pounds on something that might not be right for your company. It might be right for others. It might work for Tesco, but it just might not work for you. So
that's the Midlands Business Awards. So that's a massive area. So you must be up against some stiff competition.
I am. Yeah. When I went for my interviews in November, I think it was interesting. There were some very interesting people. A few people that I already knew, so I kind of knew what in terms of their competition. And then speaking to the other people on the that were up for the same award, I was a little bit nervous, but at the same time I think I've got what it takes, and I've been told so far by various people that that the business I'm doing is good. I'm helping them, so we'll just see how it goes tonight.
Quite a brave move though, isn't it, doing your own thing?
It is, absolutely. I mean, it is a risky strategy. That's kind of why I do the lecturing at Coventry University as well. It helps to kind of offset while the business grows and develops and starts paying me a more full-time salary. But I think it was the only move for me. I was always interested in starting up a business, always interested in making my millions, and hopefully retiring before I'm 30. But hit
us where it hurts. Low punch.
Well, it's all right. You can laugh at me when I'm 30 and I'm still working.
Can we call you on your 30th
That's
birthday?
fine. No problem. Put it in the diary.
So, as you mentioned, you are a lecturer over at Cov Uni. So, students then, what have they been saying to you? What do they reckon to all of this then?
I don't know. I mean, my students tend to be quite supportive of me, and I always kind of tend to mention it in my classes because it helps them to understand the subject, because it's me that I'm doing it every day, day in, day out.
So you're marketing yourself
exactly.
At every level.
It does help. And we just started doing some work with students, actually allowing them to work with us or actually work for themselves, but us as kind of a back partner to run their own businesses as well, so they can make a bit of extra cash, pay off their tuition loans, pay off all the loans that they have, and make some money for themselves, and have the feeling of what it is to be working for yourself and to manage yourself and be your own boss.
Do you think too many business make the mistake, you mentioned about sort of tightening belts and things like that, do you think too many make the mistake of the first thing that goes is the marketing spend then, in these times?
Absolutely, that is a really key issue. I mean, if you ever read anything from Sir Richard Branson and things like that, they always say that it's the first thing to go, but it's the thing you should triple. So, I mean, I walked through Coventry City Centre a few days ago, and it's just amazing to see how many open or closed shops there are with absolutely nothing in them, and it's the same with Woolworths and things like that. And people need to, yes, tighten their belts, but at the same time have leeway for certain areas. So yes, tighten your belts and say, okay, we perhaps don't need this kind of advertising. This type of advertising isn't working, but if we get some flyers printed and we do this, then that might work in the other way. So it's just a variation and taking a step back and evaluating what you're doing and what could be done.
And in terms of just briefly, like when you're based in the city centre, like we are, and perhaps south with the uni, what do you think Coventry could do with doing to, you know?
I think perhaps it could do with embracing the students' businesses, if I'm honest. I mean, within the university, there are lots of people running businesses. And I have noticed down in Coventry Arcade that there's a shop open for student arts fairs and things like that. And I think, you know, if the council embraced that perhaps a little bit more, got in touch with the university, there's loads of businesses, and even if it is just a shop that some students can promote their wares in, then
just let people know about it. And just briefly, can we have a sneak preview of your speech?
I don't know. I haven't even. I'll do it off the cuff. I'll do it off the cuff later on. Yeah. I may be an entrepreneur, but preparing speeches, no, not at all.
Well, all the best with it. Let us know how you get on, won't you?
Will do.
Look out for the company. Look out for the name Simon Hill and Summit Marketing Solutions in the running for 2 awards at the Midlands Business Awards tonight.